Hello and welcome to another edition of UFO Video Addicts. Let me give you a preview of what I got coming up in this video. The first is a video out of Brazil. Couple bright lights. Also have this video out of Ohio. I think this is a trucker or someone driving in the car and they see this strange light in the sky. Have another video of some UFOs out of Dubai. Let's see, also have this video of a UFO that was taken from a plane. And you see this thing, it enters in real quick and it flies back out. Definitely does a UFO maneuver. This is an article about the U.S. Air Force, and it claims that they've built and flown a mysterious full-scale prototype of its future fighter jet. Also have this poster of the different types of UFOs, all the different shapes that have been reported or recorded throughout history. And then also have this Russian video that talks about Operation High Jump, where Admiral Byrd supposedly was going on a scientific mission, but a lot of people think it was actually a military operation based on the type of ships and the number of people that he took down there. So this is a video from a Russian show that talks about things that I guess, our military wouldn't reveal. And then last is the actual interview of Admiral Byrd talking about Operation High Jump. Apparently he was just an advisor, but he talks about why we went down there. And of course, he's most likely not revealing the entire truth of why we went down there. But I still think it's interesting to watch this interview. But anyways, let me go to this first video here. Let me go full screen. And you will see we have another graduate of the Filmmaking School of Vertical Cinematography. Yeah, there's two UFOs out there. Amazing if he would just flip the phone around. He could get them both in frame and get closer up. But anyways, let me go into this next video. Okay, this video was taken in Ohio, Wapakoneta, Ohio, in 2019. But let's see, what does this say here? You see, I drive past this greenhouse every day and have never seen these specks of lights floating over the greenhouse. I'm not referring to the main light projecting into the sky. I'm referring to the small specks above it. I have not seen these lights again since I recorded this video 2 months ago. So check this out. Oops. And there's definitely something up there in the sky. It definitely looks like a structure, a long structure here. Wow, look at that. It looks almost like it's in the shape of a triangle. Yes, yeah, and then this light here seems to move towards these lights. But anyways, I will leave a link in the description for this. Let me go to the next video here. This was taken in Dubai. This being Dubai, oh wow. I was just going to say it's not doing anything UFO maneuver, but I spoke too soon, I think. Yeah, see, I wonder if that's one object or is that four separate objects. But I think, oh yeah, here's more. Comes back. This seems like it's later at night because it's definitely much darker. But anyways, I can't play the whole thing. I can only play clips of these things, or I'll get hit with copyright violation. So I will leave a link to these videos in the description. So let's check this one out. This is from Reddit. I don't think I have to worry about copyright violations from these guys. Yeah, okay, now watch this one. Here, watch right there. It is right there. Did you see it here? Let me start that again. So you see where this UFO is going to appear, right? Now, let's start this again. And then watch, it's going to zip off. You see that? Now I think it's going to come back too. Yeah, it just came back. Yeah, you see, so, when that UFO does something like that, to me, I think they want to be seen. But the link will be in the description. Let me go to this next article here. The U.S. Air Force has built and flown a mysterious full-scale prototype of its future fighter jet. Washington, the U.S. Air Force has secretly designed, built, and flown at least one prototype of its enigmatic next-generation fighter jet, the service's top acquisition official confirmed to Defense News on September 14th. The development is certain to shock the defense community, which last saw the first flight of an experimental fighter during the battle for the Joint Striker Fighter contract 20 years ago. With the Air Force's future fighter program still in its infancy, the rollout and successful first flight of a demonstrator was not expected for years. So let's see what this thing looks like. Is this actually it? The Air Force awarded a nearly $1.2 billion contract to Boeing for its first lot of 8 F-15EX fighter aircraft on July 13, 2020. Almost every detail about the aircraft itself will remain a mystery due to the classification of the Next Generation Air Dominance Program, the Air Force's efforts for fielding a family of connected air warfare systems that could include fighters, drones, and other networked platforms in space or the cyber realm. Yeah, you know what? I bet you they're going to roll out anti-gravity craft. That has to be what's next. I mean, we know that they have the TR-3B. The Navy has admitted that they have the patents. They're definitely getting us ready. So anyways, I'll put the link in the description. This here is very interesting. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Yeah, look at this. Is a poster of the different types of UFOs that have been seen throughout the years. With the mothership 300 to 3,000 meters in length. 70 meters, Saturn-shaped UFO. Winged cigar. Doesn't this look just like a regular plane? This may be an experimental one of ours. And something else that I was always told, any of these crafts that have rivets that aren't smooth surface is ours. We make those. We're not able to produce these crafts that are supposedly made right out of the vacuum of space somehow. Anyways, I'll leave a link in the description. Let me go to this video here. Yeah, now this video, I think it's actually a string of several different videos. But in the beginning, these Russians talk about Operation High Jump, which was supposedly a scientific mission headed by Admiral Byrd. It's now been revealed that it was an attempt to confront our neighbors and after, it was supposed to be a 6-month expedition, but after 2 months, they came limping back home. But anyways, let me let you hear what this guy has to say.
1947 года очередная экспедиция легендарного американского полярника Ричарда Бёрда подошла к берегам Антарктиды. Очень странная экспедиция. В отличие от первых трех, она полностью финансируется военно-морскими силами США и имеет военное название «Операция High Jump» – «Высокий прыжок».
В подчинении адмирала Бёрда мощная военно-морская группировка, авианосец, 12 надводных кораблей, подводная лодка, более 2 десятков самолетов и вертолетов, около 5000 человек персонала. Согласитесь, странный состав для научной экспедиции.
Yeah, you see, he's saying that, it's very strange to take all that military equipment for a scientific expedition. And, like I said before, after 2 months, they came limping back. A bunch of people died. They had lost one of the cruisers or battleships. I think they lost planes. But let's see. And then later on in this video, they talk about how the Germans had discovered underground passageways under the Antarctic. And that they had that the Germans had set up military bases down there. But again, you know what? I think the whole Germans setting up military bases in the Antarctic was also a cover story because the Germans were most likely confronting them too, because all of this happened after World War II when both the Allies and the Germans encountered these Foo Fighters. And again, it's not the Foo Fighters, the band. The band named itself after, these strange crafts that used to follow a lot of the World War II fighter planes. But anyways, this is a long video. They also, play this here. This is part of the interview given by, it was sponsored by Longines of Admiral Byrd, but I actually have the actual entire interview here, Admiral Byrd interview. And let me just let you hear what he has to say here.
Well, that's the icebreaker Echo. And it's a reconnaissance expedition. It's going down to the South Pole area to make certain observations and to look for some bases. They will be back in April, and they will report back. And upon the information we get from that undertaking, we will base the bigger expedition that's to follow.
Is that very definitely planned, or is that...
that is being planned right now. So I'm willing to say to you that there will be a number of expeditions that will follow, I think, year after year, at the bottom of the world, because the government has really become interested.
Well, that...
It's interesting he said that we're going to go down there and look for bases. I mean, is he looking for actual bases that already exist, or is he talking about looking for places to set up our bases? I'm probably going to assume the latter. But anyways, I listened to this very carefully, and I wish I was or I could read body language a little more and, look at the direction of his eyes when he's telling stories. Because from my understanding, if you look one way, you're lying. And if you look another way, you're telling the truth. And also, the way he fidgets with his hands. I'm not a body language expert, so I really couldn't determine whether or not whether he was being deceptive or not. But I was trying to watch his eyes, and his eyes were, looking in different directions. And like I said, from my understanding, if you're looking into, or if you're using your right brain, it's because you're trying to create a story. Whereas if you're using your left brain, it's because you're trying to remember a story. I think that's how it is. But anyways, I'll leave a link to this video in the description too. That is going to be it for this video. If you like things like this, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'll have more things like this. Take care.